Welcome everyone, a good Chodesh and a good Erev Shabbos as we learn the Mishna Yomis for Thursday, sponsored by the Fisher family, the Nishmas Basi Bas Robert, Shlomo ben Avram Alevi, Perel Bas Ruvain, Neshama Shirav Naliyah, also Nishmas Chasi Bas Shlomo, Refu Shleima for Yomis ben Chai Sarah, Schus Avram ben Yam Beinish ben Malk Yudis and family, and by Yol Klugman and family, Lefu Shleima for my Shver Vigdoraya ben Rivka, and for Meir ben Chayesar. They should have a Refu Shleima b'Sei Shachar Yisrael. We are holding a Mishnah Hay. The Mishnah tells us, I made a bracha already. When on Shabbos, the people arrive from far away, or this could be even during the week, and a lot of witnesses come that saw the new moon on the night going into the 30th. There was a great big courtyard in Yerushalayim, or Beis Yazik Koisanikris. It was called Beis Yazik. Ulasham Kola Edom Miskansim. That was the gathering place for all the witnesses that came to testify about the new moon. Bezdin Baitkinai Sam Sham, and Bezdin inspected them there. And they made lavish feasts for them. Food is always a very good incentive. They made lavish feasts for them. That was an incentive for them to take the journey to come. Now, if it was on Shabbos that they came, and they came from outside of the Tchum, so initially, since normally when you come from outside of the Tchum, you only get Daled Amos, so and the whole courtyard is considered like their Daled Amos, so initially they wouldn't budge from the courtyard the entire Shabbos. However, Hiskin Rabbi Gamliel HaZaken, again Rabbi Gamliel HaZaken didn't want to make it too hard for them. He enacted Shiyu Mahalkan Alpayim Am L'chol Ruach, that they would be like members of Yerushalayim, and they would get the whole Yerushalayim and 2,000 Amos outside of it in every direction, like a member of Yerushalayim. Not only the ones that come to testify about the new moon, even a midwife that came to deliver a woman from outside of the Tchum, people came to help to put out a fire, minagayis, or to protect people from a pogrom, minanar, or from a flash flood, to help the rescue effort of a avalanche. Here they become like members of Yerushalayim, or members of the city, and they get the whole city and 2,000 Amos. They get the whole city and 2,000 Amos from the city. Now, how do they go about inspecting the witnesses? Well, Zug Shabarishan, they do it by first come, first serve, the one that got there first. The pair that got there first, they are inspected first. They're given the chance to give the critical testimony first. They first bring in, they separate them. And they first bring in the older member, and they say to him, how did you see the part of the moon that can't be seen? The part of the moon that can't be seen, is it lefnei achama, closer to the moon, closer to the sun, or la'achar achama, away from the sun? Now, obviously, if the part that can't be seen is closer to the sun, then you know that they're not giving good testimony. Because, of course, the part that's closer to the sun is the one that's lit up. If the part that can't be seen is closer to the sun, so then they're giving wrong testimony. Litzvaina oiledroima. Was the moon to the north of the horizon, or was it to the south of the horizon? Now, they knew through astronomical calculations at that time of the year whether the moon was supposed to be in the southern part of the horizon or the northern part of the horizon. Then they asked, Kama Gevaya, how much above the horizon was it? How much did it look like? One floor above the horizon, 2 floors? And to where was the crescent pointing? To where was the crescent pointing? Was it pointing to the north or was it pointing to the south? Now here, again, when the moon appears to the left of the sun, then the horns always point to the south. And when it appears to the right of the sun, it always points to the north. And the crescent, how wide was it? If he says that the part that you couldn't see was facing the sun, then obviously we discount the testimony. Then they bring in the second one, and they inspect him. If their testimony was matching, they give a grace amount, but if in general they were matching, then they do sin kayemis. Now, once they have two witnesses, what do? They do with everybody else. They still attended to everybody else and asked them some questions that they shouldn't feel that they wasted their time and that they would be then disheartened from coming again. Ushar kol hazugos, everybody else, the other peers, even though now they're not needed, some Rosh they asked them some initial questions, not that they were needed, that they shouldn't go out discouraged and disheartened, that they should come on another time, maybe they'll be the witness that was needed. Because a lot of times they discarded a lot of the testimony and people were needed. They needed more than one set of witnesses. Rabbi Isai, we want to thank you. The triple header tonight, the daf, for the Elul Shabbos table, and now a beautiful Mishna Yomis. Again, we're looking for a sponsor for next week's Chumash here, 718-916-3100, rmmwsi@aol.com. And let me wish everybody a good Chodesh, a inspiring Chodesh, a profitable Chodesh, one that we use wisely, and a very wonderful Shabbos.